Live, slightly late. Not that late, but just barely. Hello, everybody. I made it home. Even if I was, we're here. Tonight, I need to get my stuff together for Proline by the Fire. We're off to a great start with that. But oh no, don't you dare do that very often. Sorry, I'm getting my chat situated. Keep touching it. That'll fix it. Okay, there we go. I'm late, so I had to get a nice coffee. So, I grabbed some of the parts that I still had sitting at the office for the Jimmy's Moon Buggy because I had torn it apart weeks. You son of a... Still don't know what causes that. Okay, shaking the cable evidently causes it. Time for replacement YouTube equipment. I know. I replaced the capture card. I still have to replace that cable. The one thing I have not replaced. Anyway, so got my zip tie thing in. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I feel like I'm gonna have to use it before I really can come to a conclusion. Hey, it's the prisoner escapee driver. I had to find him as well because I need a driver for Proline by the Fire for the We RC Rock rules. And as soon as I got back from Colorado the last time, I ripped the driver out. And then I was just like, I wonder where I put that. So my ridiculous. Anyway, panel, seat, wire cover, side panels. This should be a pretty easy one to put back together, but I already know that I don't have all the parts that I need. At some point, somewhere, I took my drive shaft out, and I do not believe that they're in here anymore. So I got to get that situated. But that's okay. I still have to go back to the office to get stuff for the event, so it's fine. I've got almost everything else though, but this gives me a second chance to go back, gather my thoughts one more time. So here is the current status. Now, I think that at this point, this display, I have soldered and resoldered these wires on and off and back on. I feel like I'm at the point where I'm okay with just cutting those off for now. Is that Jimmy 1 or Jimmy 2? This is Jimmy 1. That's Jimmy 3. Jimmy 2 is in the other room. So I have Matt's. Well, that one's not 3. That's my third one, but this will be Jimmy 1. Matt's is Jimmy 2. I feel like I should TIG weld Matt's VIN tag on for him while it's here, but maybe I should make him do something on that build. He did a lot, I won't lie. Take all the parts from Matt's. Yeah. How does one gather thoughts? Put them in some kind of special sock hole? Oh, yeah. If I was to try and actually gather my thoughts, it would be terrifying. But anyway, well, it looks like you all have survived the week. Maybe it's not over for some of you, but at least you're here. That's what matters. Do you know of any files that I can use for a 3D printed SCX24 chassis? I sure do. I have a 3D printable SCX24 chassis on my Thingiverse. You suck. Well, not you who was asking that question, but my camera. on my Thingiverse, which is linked on my website, harleydesigns.com, somewhere. I apologize for not making that easier. But I have a 3D printable SCX24 chassis that works very well, actually. So it'll do quite well for you. Got some local guys that compete with it even. How do we get a VIN tag for the Jimmy's Moon Buggy? Finally put mine on the rocks tonight. Congratulations, Mr. Manley. I have to get through some of the stuff for the people who were in the original build along, and then I will make some public information available for others. At this point, there is not any additional public information available. I should really put some heat shrink over this stuff. Is negative red or black? Red to black, black to red is the that's what you're supposed to do. Speaking of 3D prints, I just installed the 2JZ Fordyce motor. What a deal and a beaut. This camera's not a deal, I'll tell you that right now. About to make somebody a deal on it as I yeet it out my back door. Back the window, the door in the rear of my house. Looks like it will be a short stream. These are just going to go up as YouTube shorts. 3 minutes at a time between blacks. So frustrating. Anyway, okay. Let's get some of this. Like I said, I'm going to cut this down and heat shrink over it. Is my heat gun in here? It's not. It's in the garage. F. So is my heat shrink. This is a fantastic start to a live stream. Fantastic. Just amazing. It's okay. I got more to do. Plenty to do. Need to hook back up some linkage, and then we can put our wiring all back in place, and it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Grab that cable while you're at it. Yeah, that's no joke. Sure, nothing else is in the box. There is not currently. Ask Nicole to get it for you. It's always better when she's in the room anyhow. The thing is, I'll ask her to do it. She'll be like, the what? Like, I may ask her at some point. I have so much work to do to this to get it changed. That might be the next thing I work on, because this, in theory, should not take me very long. But God damn it, this is special. This is amazing. That's the first time I've really touched that end by the camera, and I hate everything. This is fixing it. This is fixing it. It's not even moving. How can the camera be like twitching? Like if nothing's moving. I just straight up do not understand how this can be this issue. This is so dumb. Like, unless it's up here. And now I've broke it for real. You guys have nothing. Maybe you can hear me. This is absolutely unreasonable. No video. Fantastic. Oh my God. Have I finally broke it for real? No. Oh. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm not even going to move the... Don't say anything bad about it. Wolfie, I'm going to say very nice things in low tones for the rest of the stream. Working on reinstalling my flex plate in a 1300 so we can get to Pearling by the Fire. Fingers crossed. I have to watch this later. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you there. Velocity Addiction. Thank you. Just finished packing my 6x12 trailer with the Warbirds for the Warbird Fun Fly tomorrow at 5 a.m. Watching you hurt yourself while bath charge. Yeah, the show is ridiculous. Awesome. The show is ridiculous. Fix the RC camera. Okay. Apex Predator, thank you. I had an idea for your H10 A10 Warthog theme. 2 power tanks detailed as jet engines, but wheel happen. Yeah, wheel happened. But I came up. It's going to be a completely different looking truck for the next week if I can pull it off. We're going to see. So whisper and don't touch it. Sounds like my last relationship. It's like someone watching Stand on the Lane, but different. I thought you meant we'll have a red cage. Oh my God. Let's put a truck back together. How about that? Say nice things. Say just special words to my camera. However, when I was screwing with that thing, I think I may know where the issue is coming from, because I would jiggle the wire before and nothing would happen. But I have a cable clamp that supports the wire ahead of where it goes in. So when I jiggle it, it doesn't affect the last bit. And I think that the issue may actually be in that clamp. That may have finally made that cable bite the dust. So now maybe I can get it properly repaired. Was anybody else expecting a fist aimed at the camera? I'm not a puncher or a thrower. I do not do that. I will not throw my own belongings. I don't think. Yeah, I don't throw things in anger. And I'm not a puncher. I don't punch a wall, anything like that. Velocity Addiction, thank you. This is bringing me back to my childhood, trying to watch those scrambled channels. Like, ooh, I saw one. That was it. Boy. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna work. The video just cut out for a second. I missed that. Is that going to be too long? Damn it, Bobby. M6 RC. Have I seen your... I don't recognize that screen name. Thank you very much. Did your Furite H10 chassis show up? Mine did, and it's pretty bad. I got the tracking notification on mine. I have not seen it in person yet, but I was sent some photos ahead of it being sent. We'll see. The the thing is that it's a fusion welded chassis, right? So like, it's like, what am I expecting for the money? I don't know. I don't know what to say yet. I don't know how to really, I don't really know how to, like, I literally don't know what to say about it. I just don't think that it is going to be something that I am going to want to run. Mark Lozano. Mark, thank you, Mark. Hi, Josh. How many screws do I need to remove to get the servo wires to get to the servo wires on the H10 optic? Which video should I search for the demo? So the receiver is in the back of the optic. You know, you got that. It runs around to the side, and then the receiver is right down there in the front. The easiest way, I mean, honestly, the easiest way to do it is pull the shocks, front and rear, and then pull out the 3 screws on each side on the lower section here. Or 4 screws on each side on this lower section. And then you can basically just drop the drivetrain out from the chassis. And then all of the electronics and everything will come with it. And that's really the easiest way. Buck Dandy, thank you. So am I looking to buy a used airbrush? You know anybody that has one? I don't know anybody that has one for sale. I would if you're in the market for an airbrush, I would highly recommend the one that I bought because it has worked excellent and it's now my new favorite hobby. I'm fully involved in it. Started a second YouTube channel only for my airbrushing abilities, my tips and tricks. The channel is named Overnight Expert. And it's basically all you'll ever need to know about anything. So, let's see. So it works similar to a Rift. A Rift, yeah, I believe you can do most of that with the Rift as well. I think that some of that stuff is separate as well, but there's been a number of that. Would you mind sharing your MT12 file and maybe your Lua script? I would not mind. I will do that, but I need to look exactly on. So the Lua script that I got came from a gentleman who developed it originally and posted it up on GitHub. And there's some etiquette that goes along with sharing work like that. And I need to find out exactly what that is. I didn't modify any of his language in there. I've only modified some of the display stuff. So I just want to make sure that I'm doing it the proper way for, open source sharing of information. Because people put, somebody who was very smart did most of the hard work for that Lua script. I just did some modification to make it work more specifically to what I'm doing here. And I just want to make sure that I appreciate it when people, don't reshare my work in certain ways. So yeah, I don't know, but that's what I haven't done yet because I just have to get that. I have some learning to do before I can say I'm willing to share it. I'm definitely willing to share it. I just don't know how the right way is to do that yet. Does that make sense? You guys understand why I'm saying that? Okay. Is Matt? Somebody said hi, Matt. There's Matt. I'm here so everyone better be on their best behavior. Matt sent the weirdest questions today. Like, he's asking me about, is there a hot tub where we're staying? You can't ask me that. That's just weird. Then I responded with 2 dudes in a hot tub sitting 5 feet apart because, which I think I'm the only one who knows that meme. And I had a hard time finding it on Instagram. So I couldn't find it and respond with it. So I let it go. Find some more hardware. RideWorks. You made Mad Mod and not me hurtful. I'm pretty sure Nicole did that. I like to have a nice hot soak with my friends. What's weird about that? Would you ever paint the cages / chassis you build? This is painted. This is I paint all of them. I painted that one with the paint that I generally use is it's wheel paint, actually, made for painting wheels. I don't know why. Well, I do know why I use that. It's a durable finish. It often or can be easily found with metallics in it. I find a gunmetal wheel paint that I have used for, God, I bet I've been using the same brand and color of wheel paint on chassis for like 10 years. Need another one of those screws. That's too long. I didn't throw away all the hardware after I use it once. What are you yelling about? Gosh, she's just hollering out there. Let's so if your wife comes on your video and you get the highest number of views, does that indicate a problem with your normal formula? That's typically not the case. Usually I enjoy having Nicole on here. I usually have better viewership when she's not. She's very offensive. And people usually come here for all the RC, RC talk only. That's why people are here. I stay on point, I don't get off topic very often. Mark, thank you again. Have you seen the light kit that Dan MRI RC is making for the optic he uses? He used my rig for the R&D. Gonna go take some pics for him tonight. Mark, actually, I have. I talked with him at Axial Fest, and he showed me some prototype photos then. And then we worked with him a little bit just to get him some CAD so that he could 100% be certain of his design and fitment and all that. And yeah, he does great work. So, I just super happy to have it. And I think that it's going to be cool to see that finally released. I think I talked about it on the news or on something the other day, and I was just like, I don't know if that's out yet. I don't know if he's posted that or not. I know he showed me at Axial Fest, and I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not. Is your cat indoor or outdoor? Indoor only. Indoors, all the doors, never out the doors. If they are out the doors, there is a bigger problem. Chief is scared of almost everything all the time. Like when people come over, they're like, oh, is that Chief? I'm like, no, you won't see Chief. Like, oh, what? Like, yeah, he's hiding. He can hear your voice, and that's not a voice he knows. So he is not visible. And he likely won't be visible for the duration of the time you're here. But thank you for coming. Have you tried walking them on a leash? No. I don't even know what they would do if you tried to put a collar on them. that type of thing. Like they've never had that to start with. So I feel like they're not, I feel like you have to get them ready for that type of thing. And Chief is not ready for that. For certain. We have a tabby like that. He immediately goes and hides. Yeah. Harness. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. That would probably be the way to go. But I still feel like Chief would just be like, he'd just lay on the ground and be like, nope, 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 this isn't right. Glorious. 18,000 RPMs tomorrow. So stoked. Can't focus on the crawler enough to work on it. One is back. Just we had 1 week off and it just seemed like forever. What steering wheel for Jimmy? Jimmy uses the Vanquish Phoenix steering wheel. That's the one that I used on here. Or in the Red Bull, I printed an F1 inspired wheel because it seemed appropriate. Super max. Watching an indoor cat touch grass for the first time is hysterical. Well, got some bad news there too. We don't have any grass in the backyard. It's all just rock. There's some roses. They're very pokey though. I don't recommend that. So yeah. Have to take him somewhere. Where'd you get the F1 wheel file? I drew it from scratch, just from memory. Things. I gave you credit for the wheel in a video, I believe. Granted, I made it cooler by all of the artsy painting that I did on it. It's hard to see all of the detail this far away, but it's basically fully realistic. Every number, mode, battery setting, it's all in-depth, detailed on the screen. You just can't see it very well. Gosh, we have grass in the front yard. Oh yeah, we have a front yard too. I forgot about that. Never mind. It's a good point. The front yard is HOA. They handle that. That's not my problem. You did an amazing job on that all by yourself. You should try touching it sometime. I don't know about that. I got so many things to do. So I was going to put some heat shrink over that. That was my idea before, right? I feel like maybe I don't do that, actually. Since Nicole, since you're watching, will you go grab my heat gun and the heat shrink from the garage? Do you have a robot mower? No, I don't have any grass that I have to mow. That's why I forgot about it. How will I be not when it's renew my membership? I enjoy watching your tutorials. How will I be not when it? Norman, can you rephrase that a little bit? I don't know exactly what you mean. That wiring can use some tidying up. Matt, it could use a tiny bit of tidying up. However, this is what the wiring looks like when you put all of the servos into the vehicle the proper way, not just copping out and only doing half of the work per usual. How will he be notified? Oh, thank you. That is a fantastic question. I don't know. I am a member of some channels, and I just have it on auto, I believe, and it just goes. Was that the first four-wheel mullet? Wait, four-wheel mullet you've seen? I don't know. I can't picture if that is something that I have run across or not. Jerry Burse is discussing the fact that he had built a rig with a portal in the rear, but a four-wheel steer portal in the front or rear, and a standard or straight axle up front. So front and rear steer, but with a portal rear is, yes, not something you would often run across. Steve D, thank you, Jay. Hey, Josh, forgot to ask this during Tuesday's live stream. Any idea when 50mm titanium links will be back in stock? Need some steering links for my Jimmy. Soon. I don't have a date for you, but it will not be too long. Like I said, I don't have a specific date for you on that, but like if you were actually holding your breath, you might not make it, but I need a longer screw than that. That's might be too long. Thank you for becoming a member. I said I was saying member, but reading Slayer, and I said mayor. You're the mayor now. Hank Slayer. It's a hard name to GSRC92, thank you. After falling from the top of Highway 1 in Mount Diablo last weekend, my H10 is now getting a VFD twin transmission. Do you know what skid to use? Thanks. Oof. That's a good drop from there. The VFD twin uses its own skid plate. It's a VFD twin skid plate, and it will drop right into the H10. So it won't give you any trouble to do that swap, but you'll just drop in that new skid plate at the same time. Yes, that shall work. Mayor of Starfish Central. He gets to be mayor? You will need to be updating your LinkedIn profile immediately to let people know of your new political position. There we go. Yeah. Happy police chief. Since we already have President and Phoenix's governor, logical to have a mayor too. No, Phoenix, that's Chief's job. This place is all right. Servos are back in position. The seat can get dropped back in. Wait, how were those screws in there? I think I just put screws back in places they weren't supposed to be. While I was reassembling. Are you taking any of the banners to Proline? I am taking banners to Proline. I set aside a stash when I initially got them. So I haven't determined exactly how I'm going to be distributing banners, but I will have a solid supply. I tell you what. There we go. You've discussed your love for AC Cobras and welding tube chassis. Have you ever considered doing one of the full-scale Cobra kits? I would love to. I do love AC Cobras. However, Nicole does not like AC Cobras. So we compromised, and I did not get an AC Cobra. Because Nicole is lifelong grown up around cars. She is a car person. And therefore, if I am to buy myself, or if I am to buy a fun car, then it's going to be one that we're both going to enjoy, because she equally or also has a passion for vehicles. So I think that would be fair, because what's mine is hers, and by law. Thoughts on the Moose Gold Rush chassis? Haven't seen it. Thinking of getting a kit. Can't find good deals at Swap Meet tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't seen it at all. There isn't a lot that I would like personally want to, dive into with them. But yeah, that for other reasons, obviously. Factory 5 has other kits besides the Cobra. I know, but I just love the Cobra. How do you feel about the Copperhead ESC? I've got a couple. I've ran one once, and it was okay, but nothing that was like, this is going to be my new go-to. It was just fine. So yeah, I just it hasn't been in my to buy list again, really. Meet in the middle of a Cobra and a Vet and buy a Viper. Vipers are also affordable, or not affordable, have got to a better affordable place. Do you remember, or have you seen scale? Yep, Connolly Motors. I do remember them. Those were huge in the mid 2000s. It was pretty cool to see him. Now Toyan seems to pretty much own that world, because those Connolly Motors, those things were like 10 grand. And now you can get a Toyan supercharged V8 for 2 grand. So first gen Viper though. No, second gen. First gen, wait, is it? Yeah, second gen is the better years, right? First gen was only the RT10 time frame. And yeah, second gens were so sexy. Coupe, GTS Coupe, blue with the white stripes. Oh, one of my all-time favorite vehicles. Love them. Just absolutely love them. I don't want an ACR. Blue, white stripe, GTS. Yeah. Yeah. I would do terrible things. What are we talking about here? What is this? This is an RC channel. That's right. I was still going to put heat shrink over those things. They seem like such small wires. Does I really need to? I feel like that if I just stretch the sheathing a little bit, Gen 2 GTS is still 65 plus. Yeah, sounds about right. Need a crystal shift knob for your that. First gen, no top or side glass. Second gen had a coupe. Third gen, supercar. Yeah, the second gen was just so good. So good. Compromised by Miata and twin turbo. No, thank you. Because no matter what, it's still a Miata. Fun track car. You can have fun with them, but you don't want to. You're like, you drive around town, even with a V8, it's still like, oh, the guy's driving a Miata. Oh, it's got a V8. Miato Exotech. Those are badass. I do love those. That would be like, they've got some of them. I think it's they've got some of them that are kind of set up like a kind of rally-esque, you know, you go bomb fire roads. Oh, that would be a lot of fun. Anyway, I've got a Gen 3 with a built motor 600. Is so wait, what? Good? So good? The Gen, I mean, yeah, second gen is just my absolute favorite. Can you even have a V8 in California? You can. They get all bitey about emissions and noise. Get this interior in place. Come on. Oh, it's stuck over here. It is tight. Come on. Whoever designed this was a hack. Why? What am I fighting here? Is that it? Yep, that was it. I was just wedged on top of something. Like a glove. See? Exactly what I had planned on. What did I hit? Why is that up? Hack Shack RC, thank you very much. Hello from Indy, Kansas. Getting ready to paint a J Concept 78 K10 tucked body for my TOF Video Carbon Fallen Soldier comp body. Came out nice and can't scratch it now. Yeah, Independence, Kansas. Do you have in Independence? I'm trying to think. I think I did some work in Independence, Kansas once. Do you have like a giant intersection there made for moving windmill blades? Independence, Kansas, or was that Newton? I can't remember. Newton, Kansas, small little town. Ooh, Josh, I have a Nash Metropolitan and a drop of blood solid. No, I do not want that. Independence. No, that is not. I'm thinking of Newton, I think. Yeah, anyway, sorry. Just reminiscing on my civil engineering days. How far are you from Newton? Not too far. Okay, we're talking about roads again. Dart did some test bends with tubing and brake line. Works nice. Broke out the DOM. Never buying brake line again. Oh, I know. Once you go to brake line, it's just like, oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. No, I didn't think so, but I'm a transplant from Michigan. You transplanted from Michigan to Independence, Kansas. That's a little one. But you know, it's a hop in town. Up and coming. One of the top growing minor metropolitans in southern, south central, eastern Kansas, from what I've heard. Tyler Hancock, Lawrence, Kansas has our first Virgin Dine opening Monday. It's gonna freak out the townies. Special in Lawrence, yeah. Lawrence is just full of hippies. Hank, as mayor, I declare we need a VP MOA kit. I would like to have an MOA kit. Would absolutely love it. And Josh, can you explain the concept of a town roundabout used for exit ramp purposes? Absolutely. Some of my favorite applications of roundabouts are at exit ramps, and it's a good way to improve the flow of traffic when it doesn't warrant a signal. Signals inherently will cause delays on areas where there isn't, enough traffic. You just come in, you have to stop at a red light. You're waiting for it, and there's nobody else coming. Where a roundabout will let you keep flowing. Again, it's all about proper design. You make sure that that's done right first. But I did a number of roundabouts at off ramps. Kansas City, I think it was down by Raytown or Raymore, maybe a 50 highway. I think it was like 50 and Blackwell Road. Yeah, Highway 50, Blackwell Road, and Lone Elm, maybe was the other one or something like that. But yeah, Blackwell Road. I did those roundabouts off Highway 50. If you want to Google it. If only people knew how to use damn roundabouts. Buy tiny zip ties from local Chinese shop. They come in all colors. Wait, what? Where'd that go? I live off a Route 50 in Ohio. Different 50. This is Highway 50. Okay, so that's gonna fit. Where's my side panel? Where did I have that fit? There, that'll do it. Oh, come on. See, my wiring is so compact. I mean, Matt would have a hard time fully understanding this, but that it can be a little bit difficult to get it all. Is that all still clear of the spinning bits? It appears so. We're good to go. Roundabouts cause tornadoes in Kentucky. Saw it on the book faces, so it's true. We didn't have naders until they put in them roundabouts. Wish people understood a yield sign at a roundabout doesn't mean stop. You know, that's the thing, though, is that if they do stop, it doesn't cause a major traffic concern or safety concern necessarily, but because approaching one, you should be prepared to stop if needed. I'm waiting for you to use that fancy tool and break your wires. Wait, what fancy tool, sir? Talking about my zip tie tool? Because no, I have not used it yet. I'm over 50 and a bit round. Pretty much the same. That flies. Jeremiah, thank you very much. I don't know if it was a roundabout or a traffic circle, but a guy in a high-speed chase tried Dukes of Hazzard over one to avoid. Oh, I mean, I do love it. There's lots of good video of people just good old boys style over those rounds. There's a good one in the UK in a van. He must get 30 feet of air under him. Like, Never slow down on entrance. Close your eyes and speed up. I think the bigger problem is when people come to a stop inside the roundabout to like let somebody else enter. Like, this will sound, I hate when people try to be like nice while driving, to the point where like oh no, stop, go ahead. I'm like, no, you should be driving. Just keep driving. That drives me nuts. Drives me insane. Like, why are you stopped? Why are they stopping? And Nicole's going, Nicole's yelling at me to stop yelling, stop honking. Somebody's gonna road rage. Offense is the best defense. Yes, agreed. Nicole went with me into the office this morning because I had to pick up another car. So I didn't want to leave one of my vehicles at the shop. So I was like, hey, just come in, drop me off, take this, go back. And, you know, the on-ramp to the interstate, I know where it is. It's coming up there, and those lanes back all the way up. And you know that there's going to be plenty of gaps. So I just get in the other lanes and I go, and then I just easily go. I don't cut anybody off. You just find the gap and go. Normally. Today was the one day she was with me, and I had to make a bit of a aggressive maneuver. Are you taking the trike to PLBTF? I wish. I would normally, but again, this year, the event is happening with the week of the time that I have an event elsewhere first. So I'm going to be coming from Vegas and then over. So I can't bring it with me because it's frowned upon in a hotel room to have a gasoline engine with you. We used to be a proper country. Oh, just make Gunner take it. That's a way better idea. I believe Gunner is taking a smaller vehicle. Last year, he took his entire house down. So it was easier. Or the year before, he took his entire house down. But, which is a toy hauler, you know, that he... I mean, it would be fun. Not the worst idea. I didn't even consider that. It makes the day a little bit more exciting for some slight road rage. I was like, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. She's like, I literally never have to do that. I never have to do that. Like, well, you don't drive every morning. You're not late to work every day. We can ride dirt bikes there. It's usually frowned upon to, you know, for most motorized vehicles in most of the areas around there. Being a vendor, you have a little bit more leeway. But generally, no, they won't let you ride dirt bikes around. Buy a toy hauler instead of the Corvette. Not interested. Then I'd have to get also an F-250 and a... Why does not... That just does not feel right. I feel whatever. Isn't it a horse trail? No, it is not a trail. It is it's Horseman's Center Park. Excuse me. There is a riding arena. Excuse me. All right, swallowed crossways. Ugh. And now I'm crying. Yeah, there is a BMX track in the back. Can you ride your horse, though? If you bring a horse, you can probably ride it in the arena. But if you poop on the trails, people are going to be mad. Get my horse BMX. Jesus Christ. These. What in the world is going on with these panels? I feel like I want to run a tap through those screw holes again. Do I have? Is that M3? That's M3. Where's my 2.5? Probably put away. There we go. And 2.5. What's your horse's name? I had a lot of horses' names growing up. I could probably remember some of them, not likely all. I feel like there was some junk in that one.
Hello, everyone. Oops. I wonder what's going on with Josh. He's not even in the chat or in the back end. It's like he's gone. So this is a true takeover. I don't even know what to do. I'm not even anywhere close to the workshop. I'm on my laptop. This is bizarre. Scale Builders Guild After Dark. Yeah, check it out. Big sleepy dog. I got to make sure there's nothing incriminating in here. That's weird. I wonder where he went. I'll check in on Messenger. And yeah, praise be to Wheel. He probably lost internet. That's my guess. Wonder where he went. I guess we could go to, yeah, it is. It's Friday the 13th. That's a good point. I'm packing because I leave Sunday morning, and I know for sure that my flight is booked, which is good. There might be a strike, pilot strike. Anyway, so view count went up when I signed in. That's hilarious. When do I get on a plane? I get on a plane on Sunday morning. You were ready for me to pop in? Here I already better content. Just me on my bed. The horse kicked it out. Yeah, that's the problem with horses. They're always kicking the internet out. What are you bringing? I'm bringing my Jimmy's buggy. I'm bringing a Camtech car, and I'm also bringing Darla, or Joanne's Darla, the pink extra cab. Blackouts are still a thing, eh? I guess that's possible. GoFundMe for a new camera. Oh, there he is. I see him. He's back. There he is. I see him.
My internet wasn't working. So Matt jumped into.
I was like, yeah, you know what? I can do that. I'm here. No problem.
Well played. Well played, sir.
That's good. That's quality.
See, this whole joint live stream account thing really works out.
Yeah, it's helpful having this.
Huh. Well, yeah, I don't know what happened here. We had some sort of power flicker / internet outage that
that ain't no good. And it's apparently still happening. Talk about them horses again. Spin the wheel. This is amazing. Yeah, his video is extremely rough.
Well, I think that this is going to end up going pretty poorly for me tonight. So yeah.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Have fun.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up ending this early. So just to
let's do a spin of the wheel. People want to see a wheel spin.
Let's do that.
Let's just do it. Why not?
So, I went first last time, so this is your spin.
All right. Did you already spin it?
Yeah, it's spinning right this second.
Oh.
U
W again.
UW. No, you didn't, not again. You haven't got that.
No, what does it mean again?
Oh, it means you have to add a bunch of weight.
Oh, right.
You got to make it heavy.
That's what we call that. Oh, this wheel is the worst.
Make it heavy. This would be my.
Oh, wow.
That would continue to be the worst thing that's ever.
This wheel. Oh, God. Oh, hey,
All right.
since I'm on here and I got you, are you putting out, are you going to get an episode recorded before we leave?
That is my plan. Are you going to try to?
I guess I better get down there and I'll do it tomorrow.
That's my plan. Is to try and get it. I don't know. We're going to see. It may end up being a very rushed episode.
It's gonna be one color airbrush.
I was planning on 2, but yeah, that's a possibility.
I'll just toss an underdrive gear in the back.
Yeah.
Done.
See you in a week, nerds.
Enjoy that episode. You don't know what's coming, do you?
This one's on me.
All right, fools.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Thank you for covering.
You bet.
I'm going to wrap this thing up.
Bye, everyone. Love you.
Thanks to Matt for, fixing that. Or, holding you guys over for a brief moment. Producer on stage. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to call this just because I don't know what's going on to cause these particular internet issues. And I have plenty to do. So I did film a members video last night, walking around some of the cars that I have that I would like to sell and that I'm going to consider for Proline. So any of you members who want to take a look at that, an option. But yeah, I'm going to try and get that out tonight. So if you're looking for something additional, there you go. But that's going to call it. I don't know what's going on here. So I'm not going to try and worry about it if it happens again. Because if it happens once like that, I feel like there's a pretty good chance it could happen again. So I appreciate everybody who joined tonight. And see, Matt does watch your videos. Thanks everybody who joined, and we'll see you throughout the time that I am gone. Like I said, I will have an episode up. I will shoot the news, all that. Anyway, that's it. Thanks again. See you next time.